Hi, Leo. Welcome to your Lost Love Letters reading for February 2020. So, Leo, this reading is going to be for those of you out there who are thinking about somebody from your past, perhaps kind of a lost love, if you will. And we're going to be looking to uncover a few key pieces of information about this person from your past today. Number one, if this person that you're thinking of, if they could tell you anything right now, what would it be? What are the unspoken truths, basically? You know, what's the lost love letter that never got sent? What they've never revealed to you. Number two, we're going to find out, how do they actually feel about you now? Do they miss you? Do they still love you? Do they still want to be with you? If they, what do they want with you? Number three, do they want to reconcile? Do they want the two of you to just, move on from one another, remain in separation? What does that look like? And then number four, what action will they actually take? So let's say they do wish to reconcile. That's actually their heart's desire, Leo. Will they ever actually do anything about it? What will their next move, their next action, and their ultimate action towards you be? And then we are going to wrap it up at the end with some advice. Basically, what you need to know, what you most need to know about this connection with this person. So Leo, if that sounds like information that you are interested in learning regarding somebody from your past, then stick around. This might just be the reading for you. So if you do find that this resonates with you, Leo, if you feel like I am just telling your story to a T, please do like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And last but not least, before we jump into this, I do offer this same exact reading as a personal reading. And you can actually get yourself hooked up with one of those if you would like. All of the deets that explain how to do that are in the box below, okay? So let's dive in, Leo. So first things first, if this person could tell you anything right now, what do they want you to know? What would they say to you? What would they tell you? So what does this person, Leo, is watching this for? They could tell them anything, what would it be? What messages want to come through from this person to Leo? We've got two cards already. See what else we can find out here. Messages from Leo's person. All right. Very interesting messages here. Let's see what we can make of this. We're going to pull tarot on all of these as well to really build out this story, Leo. So card number one says, I can't imagine my future without you in it. Number two, it's time to focus on you. Number three says, I'm not good enough for you. And card number four, Leo, says, I still can't believe I fucked this up. Wow. I would wager already, before we even pull tarot and really get into this reading, Leo, this person you're thinking of, this lost love, this person from your past, they are absolutely kicking themselves for screwing things up with you. Whatever went down between the two of you, this person is very regretful. And you are very significant to this person, Leo. They want you to be a part of their future in some capacity. So we're going to find out more about this. So let's dive into each of these and let's really dig in and see what story wants to emerge here. And Leo, I don't think I've mentioned this, but if you find that this reading isn't resonating with you, like you don't feel like I'm telling your story, do check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign readings as well, okay? I have plenty of, regular subscribers. Holla at all of y'all out there, by the way. Love you guys. That give me that feedback regularly, that, month over month, they watch my readings, every month, and their sun sign reading doesn't usually resonate. It's like their moon or their Venus or rising sign reading that resonates. So do check those out, okay? So let's find out more about I Can't Imagine My Future Without You in It. Let's see what we can find out, Leo. So tell me more about this energy. I can't imagine my future without you in it. Okay. We've got the sun coming out here. You make this person, you're like a ray of sunshine for this person, Leo. You are like a star to them, a beacon of light. That's what I was looking for. Like, you are an incredibly positive force in this person's life, a positive presence. You bring a lot of joy and a lot of like positive energy into this person's life. I'm picking up already that since the two of you have separated, have been in separation, you've left this hole, this void in their life. And I'm thinking that they are the ones that fucked this up, regardless who left who. Even if they're the ones that left you, Leo, whoever did, whatever the case may be, take it as it resonates. They realized super quickly that their life just wasn't the same. And this is tying together for me with this I'm not good enough energy. I feel like this is the underlying problem with this person. And this isn't the first reading that this message has come out in. And there's like there's a large amount of these cards, and I shuffle them so thoroughly. So I feel like that just throughout the collective, doing this series this month, this card again, it's come out multiple times. I'm not good enough for you. I feel like this is a collective issue. And I feel like almost, in doing personal readings, I do so many every day. And so as time has passed, especially, within the last 6 months, I feel like this is like a collective theme. Especially, I will say, regardless if you're dealing with a man or a woman, I feel like it's for men and women. It's both men and women. This is an issue. And it's an issue of self-worth. It's an issue, a wound within all of us, I feel like to some degree. I just feel like it affects some people way more than others. But it's this feeling of not being good enough. And this is some deep shit, this is inner child wound. And it really causes people to behave in some very unsavory ways, Leo. It does. This is what causes some people to be very codependent, to be very people-pleasing. And on the flip side of it, it can cause people to be very non-committal, to be very, have issues with being emotionally vulnerable and really letting anybody into their heart. It all comes from this same energy, this energy of not feeling worthy, not feeling good enough, needing to be validated by other people, being unable to validate oneself, attaching one's self-worth to anything external. yet again, I'm picking up on this same energy in this reading. Where this person is at right now, Leo, that you're thinking about, you know, they can't imagine their future without you in it. This person has been watching you from afar somehow. They have. I mean, they've kept an eye on you in some way. Take it as it resonates. Perhaps they're still like watching your social media, watching your life play out from afar. That's where they're at right now. This person doesn't want to completely disconnect from you. They don't want to imagine their future without you being a part of their life in some capacity. So they're continuing to try to stay connected to you, which is likely why you're here watching this today, Leo. It's likely you still feel this strange connection to this person energetically. Like you've still been thinking about this person. You can't get them the fuck out of your energetic space. You can't get them off of your mind. And it's because this person is still very attached to you. They are. They're very guarded. They've got their guard up. They feel like it's safer right now for some reason. Take it as it resonates, but they feel like it's safer for them to keep this, wall up and watch you from afar. And the underlying issue here, Leo, is Six of Pentacles. I feel like in the past there wasn't an equal amount of give and take. Leo, I would wager you gave way more in this relationship when the two of you were together or in communication or whatever, in the past, when things were not the way they are now, when the two of you were still very much connected. I get the sense that you gave way more to the connection. This person has an innate fear, like a really deep, dark fear that they don't have enough to offer you. They don't feel like they are good enough for you. Let's see what else we can find out about this, Leo. And Leo, I do ask, if you're still with me at this point, I would assume this is resonating with you to some degree. So please do hit that thumbs up button. And if you wouldn't mind as well, Leo, please shoot the answer to this in the comment section below. But what sign are you dealing with? I'm asking every sign that question this month because I've been spotting some really interesting trends recently, and I'm trying to officially keep track of it in hopes that in future months I may start here and there offering readings that are specific to certain sign pairings. So if it wouldn't be too much trouble, please do note that in the comment section. I would greatly appreciate it. So why does this person feel like they're not good enough for you, Leo? Let's find out. Let's find out something more specific about this. Tell me more about I'm not good enough for you. Very interesting. Okay. We've got the star on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. This is their demon. Okay. This is the wound that needs to be healed. Leo, you have triggered the fuck out of this person. Okay. Regardless of how they have behaved. And honestly, what I see that they have done here, and you're going to know if this is your story. If it's not, don't force it, but you're going to know. It's very specific, okay? this person that you're watching this for, they view you as this Queen of Pentacles, okay? They view you as being super high value. They view you as having your fucking shit together, okay? They view you as wifey material, husband material, whatever the case, you know, marriage material, life partner material, somebody that they could build a life with. But along with that, they feel this pressure of expectation. Perhaps they are insecure about how much money they make. They're insecure about being able to provide for you, being able to offer as much to the connection, you know, financially, perhaps. That may be a factor. And yeah, I really do. I feel like this is, for the majority of you out there, that is the thing. You know, this person feels like they're not good enough. They're very insecure about this. Perhaps this person has really struggled with like career, finding, you know, their purpose, finding a job that's suiting to them, or perhaps whatever they have chosen to do for a living does not make very much money, or perhaps you just make a fuck ton more than they do. There's something here though, some sort of issue this person has with that. And so it's very likely that as things progressed in the past with the two of you, they really started to feel it. They really started to feel triggered by that. They really started to feel a lot of pressure, okay? And they kept it to themselves. They kept it bottled up. They didn't even likely tell you. They never have told you this. Now, if this is your story, then I would say you definitely have considered that this might be a factor. And maybe they have at least sort of, you know, mentioned it. But for some of you, they may have never actually opened up to you about it. And so the way that they reacted was they ran the fuck away. Quick. They bolted. They bolted, Leo. And they just started acting like this. Like they didn't want anything to do with you. Perhaps they made you feel, with this Ace of Wands, perhaps they made you feel like what the two of you had was just physical. Or, you know, perhaps that was the only way that the only thing they seemed to want in the relationship was sex, or wanted physical, you know, whatever, wanted to be physical. This person has likely spent their life just kind of hopping around, sleeping around, not really committing. This is a very non-committal energy. And here's the thing. I'm not convinced that they've ever really felt this way about anybody before. The way they feel about you, Leo, which is why you really triggered them. Because for the first time, they could actually see themselves with you. Like wanting to build a future, wanting to have something real. I also get the feeling that you made this person feel, it's kind of ironic, because I feel like you were this person's biggest cheerleader, and it's very likely that you believe in them a lot more than they believe in themselves. They've got an issue with self-confidence. There's a major need here for self-love, self-worth, self-confidence, a rebuild of those things, a nurturing of those things are needed. There's healing that needs to happen here. This is the root cause for those Leo out there that this is connecting with. This person you're dealing with, this is their demon, okay? So how did they fuck this up? Let's find out a little bit more about that, shall we? So tell me more about this energy. I still can't believe I fucked this up. What is this about? Yep. They feel like you're their fucking soulmate. Temperance. This is like okay, so I'm just going to say this. this is very twin flame energy, and some of you may not like even know what the fuck is that. You may say that, like, what's that? What's a twin flame? If you don't even know what that is, then definitely disregard this. But I'm getting the strong feeling that a lot of you out there that have been drawn to click on this reading are going to understand and know what that means. Some of you may not resonate with that label. You may resonate with like more of a soulmate sort of label, but this is a soul connection. And regardless if this person's ever told you that they know that you are like a soulmate of some kind to them, they know it now. Right now, February 2020, this is where they're at. They've realized what you mean to them. They've realized the importance of this connection in their life. Wow. And, you know, if you do resonate with like the twin label, because I see Temperance as the twin flame angel of the tarot. You know, Temperance to me is divine intervention, Leo. And this is very encouraging. I'm going to say this, regardless of how the rest of this reading turns out, it's important that you know, Leo, that you and this person were destined to meet and really impact one another in a very significant way and make each other better, help each other like ascend, level up, become more aligned with your most authentic selves, okay? And this connection is absolutely being divinely protected, divinely guided. There's a higher power that is working in y'all's favor. I'm just gonna say that. I'm getting that vibe. This is one of those connections that it's like, it doesn't matter how much you fuck it up, you really can't fuck it up, if that makes sense. Like the connection that you feel to this person and that they feel to you will always be there. Now, you know, it's totally your prerogative and it's theirs as well, because you have free will and so do they, what you choose to do with that connection that you feel. That's totally your decision. However, this is a bond that can't be broken. So last but not least, let's dig into this a little more. So far, to recap, and this is sort of the love letter that this person would like to send, you know, the unsent love letter, if you will. So what they would say to you in this letter would be, Dear Leo, you're lovely. You are literally like the light of my life. I can't believe I fucked this up. I feel like you're my soulmate. I feel this connection. I feel this like undeniable connection with you that I've never felt with anybody before. I'm afraid that I don't have enough to offer you. I'm afraid that, you know, I will let you down or disappoint you, that I won't be able to provide for you everything that you expect and deserve. So at this current time, I am staying away. I do have my guard up, but I am still trying to figure out what you're up to from afar. I'm still looking at your pictures, watching you on social media, asking mutual friends, etc., how you are, because I still want to be connected to you. You are such an important person in my life. But I just don't feel like I can meet the expectation. I don't feel like I'm good enough. I'm afraid that I will let you down. And so I got scared and I ran. And I made you feel like you were worthless, or made you feel like you were just a fuck doll. Sorry, that was a little foul. But I feel like that I'm really getting that sense that there's many of you out there that's how this fucking person made you feel, which I really don't care for that. I think it's ridiculous. Let's be clear, by understanding why somebody did something, I'm not condoning their behavior. I'm not trying to excuse it away. So just want to go ahead and point that out, Leo. But yeah, I feel like that for a lot of you, they made you feel like that they made you feel used almost, like you were just like a sexual, object. They made you feel super rejected. And I get the sense that you took it super personally, Leo. Like, I think it still bothers you. They made you feel like you weren't enough of a catch for them. And you just like couldn't understand. Perhaps this is the first time anyone has ever done this to you. I'm getting that sense, is picking that up as well. So I'm not even going to pull any tarot on this because it just fits in with the rest of this, and we'll go ahead and move on to question number 2, Leo. But this energy of it's time to focus on you, I love this. I feel like this person wants you to focus on your life and, taking back your own power. I feel like a lot of you out there gave your power to this person. Perhaps some of you literally became obsessed with proving to this person that they fucked up. They made a mistake because you're a queen, or whatever, a king, man or woman, doesn't matter, but you're a catch. And perhaps some of you out there made it your life mission to make it very apparent to this person that that's the case. And Leos, I mean, listen, you guys are known to, you guys have a bit of an ego. Most Leos do. Most Leos are very, like to be recognized, like to be in the spotlight, crave that validation, from other people. That's just something that Leos tend towards. And so I feel like, Leo can get their egos bruised pretty easily by people that they love. Let me add that. Because I don't feel like that a lot of you out there, and take this as it resonates, but I don't feel like you guys, I don't feel like for the most part, Leo is loosey-goosey, just like letting just anybody have their heart, I feel like that if you really let somebody in, that's when that person really has the ability to fuck with you. And that is the sort of energy that I'm picking up on here. Like, I get the sense that if this is your story, like, you didn't in a million years ever think that this person would end up like rejecting you and making you feel this way. And so it just added a whole nother layer to this. But all things considered, this person wants you to know that right now, both of you need to focus on you. You both need to focus on your own shit, on being the best versions of yourself possible. This is a very healthy energy. And I get the sense that for a lot of you out there, you've already shifted into this energy of starting to focus on yourself. Don't stop is the message that this person wants to send your way. But it is very apparent that this person wants you to know that they feel very connected to you and they're very regretful. Very regretful. Because they still want you to be a part of their life. They feel like you are absolutely marriage material, life, partner for life material. But they're just not ready. They just haven't done the healing and the work on themselves, and they're aware of it. So all of these things considered, let's take a look at this person's heart space, Leo. So how do they really feel about you at this current time? So how does this person that Leo is watching this for, how do they truly feel? How do they truly feel in their heart about Leo? Make it clear. Woo. Okay, I'm going to pull a few more. Tell me more. Got some repeat cards coming out already. Yep, there it is. I just love it. I love tarot. I guess it's good since I do it for a living, right? What I mean by that, Leo, I love whenever, I love readings like this when I feel like, you know, I'm able to like channel some really like specific messages, really lean on my own intuition. And then as I move into the reading, it's like it's all just confirmed. And so I love that because it helps me know for sure that this is truly going to resonate with a lot of my Leo Nation out there. Okay, so how they feel about you is everything we just said, everything we just discussed. There's not even a need to like dwell on this. This person has an overwhelming amount of love and emotion for you, Queen of Cups. This person truly loves you, cares about you, feels deeply about you, okay? Perhaps like they don't even know how to fucking deal with it, like overly emotional at times, okay? And I don't get the sense that this is something that they have a lot of experience with. This person feels like they can, you know, build a life with you, have it all with you, have a family, children, a marriage, buy a home, build a life. That is how this person feels about you. But this person is super stuck right now, and they're keeping themselves stuck in this painful cycle. This person has been stuck in this cycle for probably their whole life. And it's exactly what we've already discussed. This issue with self-worth, not feeling good enough, woe is me. This person needs to take their fucking power back, okay? They need to step up and make something happen for themselves. They do. I do get a sense that this person is a little bit, you know, plays the victim, or, you know, they have that victim mentality. That is the really shitty, needlessly hard and miserable cycle that they're stuck in. And it keeps them stuck. It keeps them from being able to move forward and be able to, for example, be with somebody that they love and build a life. Somebody that they love and have all these feelings for, which is you. It keeps them stuck. And it's all about this Six of Pentacles. I also get the sense that this person also could have, this isn't going to be for all of you, but this person may have like some sort of very toxic, codependent tie to their family. Perhaps this person takes care of their family in some sort of way. Feels very responsible for their family in some sort of way. Take it as it resonates, but it really brings them down. It forces them to make decisions. Well, it doesn't force them, let's be clear. They're making the choice to keep themselves in that, you know, in that dynamic, in that situation. But they do it out of this feeling of, you know, they feel trapped. They feel like they are obligated. I get the sense this person lives a life of obligation. They don't make good decisions. They don't make decisions that are good for themselves. They consider perhaps other people before themselves. This is a very like, being the martyr. This person may like associate self-sacrifice with love, which is so skewed, so distorted. And I say that, and I'll be the first to say it. No shame in my game. I was raised in an environment where that was the case. Lot of karmic shit within the family, within the extended family, within granny, papaw, aunts, uncles. My dad was one of 10 children, big family, lots of karma, lots of really very toxic patterns. And that being said, it's taught me a lot. And this is a really hard truth to swallow when you've spent your whole life associating feeling like if you love somebody, if you're raised in an environment, Leo, where you're told well, love means doing whatever you have to do. Love means, doing whatever it takes to make somebody happy, which that's also a very distorted idea. It's a distorted concept, Leo. And I'm getting the sense that this person has some very toxic thought patterns, behavioral patterns, associations with money, with relationships, and these are stemmed from family karmic garbage, okay? Again, not justifying the bullshit way that I believe that this person likely treated you in the past, but I hope that it just gives you some clarity as to why they are the way that they are. So yeah, they got mad love for you. So what do they want with you? Question number 3. If this person could have anything with you, what do they truly want? What do they truly want with you? What do they truly want with you? What does this person truly want with Leo? Oh my God. Wow. I'm going to pull one more. Again, the Magician, this person wants to bring this back to life. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Wands. Are you kidding me? This definitely could be a twin flame. Just a side note. And we've got the Hanged Man. This person wants to work on themselves. They want to work on the relationship. This person wants Four of Wands with you. This person wants 10 of Pentacles with you. This person wants to be better. This person wants to do whatever it takes. They want to put in the work. They do. They don't want to be stuck anymore. They don't want to be withdrawn. They don't want to be fucking spying on you like a creep weirdo with their guard up. They don't want to do that anymore. This person wants, truly, I feel very confident in saying this, they want to really be able to offer you true reciprocity. They want to be able to show up and offer you, offer their fair share to the connection, to the relationship. That is what this person wants with you. Before we move into the action space, in summary of the reading, I do want to see if there's any additional messages that want to come out here, Leo. So are there any additional messages? Any additional messages that this person would like Leo to know at this current time? Any additional messages that want to come through? Woo! Whoa. One more. Bottom of the deck, you're all I've ever wanted. I buy that. So these are the 4 messages. I don't want to elaborate on these, just take them as they resonate, okay? The first one says, songs are speaking to me. This card for me, I get the vibe off of this. Like, this could go either way. You may be thinking of this person recently, like, you may start thinking about them when you hear certain songs or something like that, or you just may be receiving like a lot of signs and synchronicities around you that are making you think about this person. They are experiencing those same sorts of signs and synchronicities, potentially specifically through music, okay? Next message that they have for you. I don't know if I'm cut out for this. I feel like for some of you, this person may have actually said that to you at some point, actually. Take it as it resonates, but they may have even like given you the bullshit reason that, they're not like the marrying kind, or they're not the commitment kind. This sort of like playboy, playgirl, bachelor for life, bachelorette for life sort of cop-out excuse. But we already fucking know, Leo, that it's a bunch of baloney, okay? Because this person absolutely wants that. They're just scared that they're not going to be able to deliver. They're not going to be able to bring their fair share of, what's expected to the table. We already knew this one. I look at your picture often. They're watching you. I mean, this is a double confirmation. In some way, take it however it resonates, Leo, they're keeping an eye on you, okay? It's really hard for me to open up. Well, no shit, right, Leo? But yeah, like, they want you to know this. They want you to know that it's, everything that we've uncovered in this reading today about this person and some of these really like more shadowy aspects of this person, and perhaps why they did what they did, why they ran from you. It's just very hard for them to open up and talk about it. And they want you to know that this is a struggle for them. And I get the most sincere, like earnest sort of energy though from this person. And y'all know I am never easy on the other person I'm reading for. And I don't always get a very like earnest, sincere sort of energy, but I feel like that they do. They want to put in the work and do whatever it's going to take to make this happen. They want it, but the final question is, will they ever actually do anything about it? Let's find out, Leo. So will this person ever do what is necessary to make this happen, to make things come back together with Leo? Will this person Leo is watching this for, will they ever actually take the action necessary to be with Leo? Make it clear. Okay, this is a very interesting message that's coming through. Give me one more overall card here. One more overall card. Okay. Here's what's up. There's an opportunity for something to come back together here. Actually, and I'm going to do a little extra for you, or I'm going to at least pull these a little bit early because I really want to be, very, very thorough in the way I deliver this. I'm going to go ahead and pull the last set of cards, which is, what do you need to know? What is the advice for you, Leo? So what is the advice? What is the advice here for Leo? I want to make sure that I'm reading the right energies here. Whoa! Good God. Okay. Give me 2 more. I'm going to keep it real with you guys. This person has got a lot of issues. And I'm not entirely certain that any time in the near future that they're going to be able to work through those things. I'm getting the vibe here, and you know, it's kind of coming together for me based on other like earlier energies as well. Remember earlier when I stated I felt like this person may have like an overbearing sort of family dynamic, or like one that they feel very like codependent to, or there's some sort of toxic attachment. I do feel like that is going to be a message that resonates with a lot of you out there. Specifically, it may be like an attachment to a mother that's very codependent and really keeps this person stuck. Okay. This person just has a lot of healing to do. They've got a lot of tower moments that they need to go through. This person is emotionally unavailable. And they're just in a really cutting, really shitty energy. They are. I mean, the wall that this person has built around their heart is very, very tall. And it's going to take quite a long time for them to go through this healing process. They've got to go their own way. They've got to go their own way to do this healing, Leo. That's what I see here. And that, you know, that may not be the message that you want to hear. I hope that you at least find some sort of peace in knowing that it really wasn't you, it was them. I hope that helps you in some way, Leo. But remember, whenever the message from them, and it really is all tying back together to wrap up this reading. This person wants you to understand that it wasn't you, it was them. They want you to understand that you really signified just nothing but joy for them in their life. It like makes me want to cry. I'm not kidding. It's like and I never feel emotional like this in readings. Good Lord. They want you to know that. They want you to know that. They want you to know that it was not you, it was them. You have done nothing but positive for this person in their life. But they've got a lot of issues, and they know it. And so they don't want you to stay attached to this any longer. They want you to focus on you. And in the advice, how fucking nuts is this? The advice that came out for you, it says exactly the same thing. And I'm never somebody that's going to say never about anything, like relationship wise, or for about most things really, you know? So I'm not going to say never with this person, but within the near future, both of you do need to focus on yourself. 9 of Cups, the Chariot, Ace of Cups. This is a time, like the advice for you right now, Leo, is this big old cup of love that you are perhaps ready and willing to offer them or somebody new. the time is not for you to offer it to anybody. It's to take the cup and drink it yourself, to love yourself, to move forward with your life and just focus on your own success, focus on your own happiness, making decisions that are best for you, Leo. Pulling yourself out of this right here, this Five of Pentacles energy. This feeling of being rejected and left out in the cold, which again, I said it earlier in the reading. I feel like this person has done that to you. They've made you feel like you weren't a catch, you know, that you weren't enough. You are enough. And perhaps the lesson here for you, Leo, is to really like learn that, to realize that you have enough love to give to yourself. You do not need the love or the validation of anybody else. And the time is now for you to take back your fucking power. I mean, you're a fucking Leo. Come on. You're a badass. Like, you were born to shine. You were born to achieve and to succeed and to be recognized and to be, you know, to just be an incredible, like, force to be reckoned with in whatever you choose to do. So yeah, the time is now to get aligned with that, to get aligned with your most authentic self, to love yourself, focus on you. What a reading, Leo. So I really hope that resonated with you guys. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I would definitely assume if you're still here that it did. Leave your comments in the comment section below and let me know if this resonated, if it didn't, feedback, thoughts, etc. Whatever you want to share with me. I read every single one of them. And last but not least, once again, if you guys are interested in a personalized version of this reading, that is something I offer. You can find out all of the details in the box below. And until next time, Leo, I am sending you guys so much love and light. Mwah. Peace.